Book of Heaven, Volume 32, April 2nd, 1933. How the I love you is the breath and the heartbeat of God. His love is generative and operating. The greatest prodigy is to enclose his life in the creature. My little soul feels the extreme need to live in the arms of the divine fiat. And since I am just newly born, I am weak and cannot take one step by myself. And if I wanted to try doing it, I would slip and would be in danger of hurting myself. So fearing myself, I abandoned myself more in its arms, saying to it, "If you want me to do it, let us do it together, for by myself I can do nothing." And then I feel within me a continuous love, a motion, a breath, which is not my own, but so fused with mine that I cannot tell for sure whether it is mine or not. So while I was with these thoughts, my sovereign Jesus surprising me, all goodness told me,
"My blessed daughter, you must know that our divine being is nothing other than a substance, all of love. So the consequence of this is that everything, inside and outside of us, everything is love. Hence, our breath is love, and the air that we breathe is love. Our heartbeat is love, and while we palpitate love, it forms the circulation of pure love in our divine being, with a race that never stops. And this circulation, while it preserves our life in pure and perfect balance of love, gives love to all, and would want love from all. Anything which is not love does not enter into us, nor can it enter, or find a place in which to put itself. The fullness of our love would burn up anything that would not be pure and holy love. But who directs this life of ours, all of love? The light, the sanctity, the power, the all-seeingness, the immensity of our will, which fills heaven and earth with our supreme being, in such a way that there is not one point in which it is not present, and it can do nothing other than love and give love. But it is not a sterile love and will, no. It is fecund and generates continuously. It is operative, and within one single breath of love it forms the most beautiful and marvelous works, the prodigies most unheard of, so much so that all the human sciences feel small and ignorant before the littlest of our works, and confounded they remain mute. Now listen to me, good daughter, to the great prodigy of our life in the creature, such that no one else, as much love and power as they might have, can boast of being able to say, "I can bilocate myself, and while I remain what I am, I can form another life of mine inside a person whom I love." It would be a folly and absurd even just to say it. Neither the angel nor the saint have this power, only your God, your Jesus, has this power. Because our being is fullness, it is totality, it is everything and fills everything, and in the immensity in which it finds itself, which envelops everything, it breathes, and with a simple breath we form our divine life in the creature, and our will dominates her, nourishes her, makes her grow, and forms the great prodigy of enclosing our divine life within the small circle of the soul of the creature. Here, then, your continuous I love you is our own. It is the breath of our life. It is our heartbeat, which can palpitate nothing but I love you, I love you, I love you. This serves for the sustenance of our life, which can do nothing but love, give love and want love. So while this I love you is ours, and is our breath, it is also yours, such that while we give you love, you give us love, and fused together our I love you braids, meets, identifies with yours, and only one I love you is heard, while they are two which, enrapturing each other, form a single one. But who feels this life, alive and palpitating within herself? One who lives in our will. She feels ours and we feel hers, as we live life together. All other creatures keep it suffocated, and live as if they did not have it, and my love gives, and does not receive, and I live in them with a dolorous and delirious love, while they don't even know that I am present in them. Therefore, be attentive, and let your I love you be continuous, because it is nothing other than the outpouring of mine.
After this, I was doing my round in creation, and by virtue of his divine immensity, I felt his life palpitating in the created things, awaiting with unspeakable love the heartbeat of the I love you of my littleness. So I thought to myself, what would be the difference that passes between the way in which God is present in the creation and the way in which he is present in the soul of the creature? And my always lovable Jesus, all goodness, added,
My daughter, there is a great difference between the two. In the created things, our divinity is present with the creating and preserving act, nor does it add or remove anything of what it has done. In fact, each created thing possesses the fullness of the good it encloses. The sun possesses the fullness of the light, the heavens the totality of the expanse of their azure mantle, the sea the fullness of the waters, and so forth. They can say, "We have need of nothing. The abundance we possess is so great that we can give without exhaustion, and therefore we give perfect glory to our Creator." On the other hand, in the human creature, our divine act is creating, preserving, operating, and growing. Our love did not say enough for her, no, but it always wants to give and operate new things. And if she corresponds to us, our operating virtue is always in motion. Now we give her new love, now new light, now new knowledge, new sanctity, new beauty. Our operating virtue never ceases. We want to give always, and by giving, we operate. By creating the creature, we open the commerce between heaven and earth, and we put into traffic our operating love. We in giving and she in receiving. And what's more, we want her together with us in operating. We don't want to do it on our own. If we were capable of sorrow, our happiness would be embittered if we did not have her always together with us. And from our operating love and act arises our ever-growing act. So the creature is under the reign of our creating, preserving, operating, and growing love and act.
Fiat.